Hi, this is John Petrikicki. I want to welcome you to the video cast. We all know that in order to achieve our goals, to live the type of successful life that we want to live, it means that we have to behave in a certain way. We have to think in a certain way. We have to be the person that we want to be. I mean, that's one of the things in goal setting or in achieving any major accomplishment in your life is not just to understand what it is that you want to do or understanding how and why you're going to do it, but you have to also understand who do I need to be in order to achieve those goals. You see, one of the things of moving forward is that we're constantly changing. None of us are going to remain the same. You're not going to sit there and look at yourself and say, okay, you've changed enough, you've made it, you're good, you don't have to worry about it. All of us have to continually change in order to achieve better goals than we have before. It's just a case of understanding that if I'm going to have the type of successful life that I really desire, then I need to behave in a certain way. I have to think in a certain way. I have to communicate with other people in a certain way. And one of the ways of doing that is to start doing that. I mean, you don't have to necessarily feel that positive, energized feeling inside in order for you to behave like a positive, energized person. We all know what that requires, and we can put forth the effort and do it. Some, I know, will call that the old fake it till you make it mentality, but there's some real truth in that. Because if you're going to live in a certain way, then you have to act that way. If you don't act that way, it isn't going to happen. You see, positive and negative cannot occupy the same spot. You can't expect to live a positive, enthusiastic life and be a negative, self-centered, selfish person. You just can't do it. It's not congruent with one another. It's just going to fall apart. So you have to be able to behave in the way that you truly want to be. And eventually you start becoming that person. But here's the key. The key is that you never stop becoming. You see, some people look and they say, okay, I want to be more positive, I want to be more driven, I want to be more successful. And so they start acting like a positive, driven, successful person, thinking that once I've achieved that, then I'm done, I'm home clear. Well, that's not true, because what we can only achieve is our next step. Then there's one after that, and then there's one after that. You see, this is life. Life is something that is a constant state of change. It's a constant state of development and growth and becoming your very best. Don't think that you just have to make it to the next goal in order to achieve things. You don't. Because once you stop growing, you always go backward. We've talked about that many times. You have to be able to continue to move forward. So be that person. Who is that person that you need to be? In order to achieve your goals, here's something I want you to do. In order to be able to achieve your goals, who do you have to become? What kind of a person is going to be able to achieve the life that you want to live? Write it down. Look at it. Think about it. How are you going to feel? What you're going to think about? What you're going to do? And then start doing it. Don't wait. You see, change doesn't happen after you succeed. You succeed after you change. Always works that way, always will. Let me also leave you with this, and that is to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending time watching the video cast. I do hope that these add value to you, that they encourage you, that they give you principles and information that you can use in your everyday life. That's our purpose for being here. The Growth Center was designed and created in order to help you to become the very best that you were created to be, to fulfill all of those dreams and desires that you've had, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now, I also want to encourage you to get other material besides this video cast, which, by the way, if right below here, you're going to see a little button that's called subscribe. I do hope that you subscribe to this video cast so that regularly when we put these up, you'll be notified and you can watch them. But I also want you to go over to the website, which is at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you're going to find books and other materials to help you to grow and to continue to pursue those goals. Again, that's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And thank you again for joining us.